This video gives thanks to Rain and That Cart Guy on Patreon. Thank you for supporting the channel. And now onto the video. You have never seen a repaint quite like this. I know you haven't, because I haven't. This is OTFCC Sunstreaker, a repaint of RID 01 Prowl, and it's a pretty handsome little repaint. It features all the same things that Prowl does, except the light bar, the rubber tires, the nice paint job that was of the time, and overall is just a great reuse of that mold. This also came in red sideswipe flavor too. I really love the black stripe on the bottom, and I think this was a smart retool at the time. It rolls extremely well, almost too well some would say, and just is a great vehicle mode. Using the Lamborghini mold from RID was so smart on OTFCC's end, and I can't fathom a better use at the time. I think this was the way to go until we got that classics mold that was able to do both. But for the time being, this was a pretty solid one. For size comparison, here it is with a few different things, such as Universe RID 01 Prowl, Earthrise Leader Class Double Dealer, Prowl from Universe Classics, RTS Jazz. Some more comparisons here. We got Movie Big Daddy and Machine Wars Hoist. Oh yeah, and of course, Big Yellow Splendid. Cannot compare RID yellow repaints like this. We've covered this mold one other time before, so I'm gonna kind of just blaze through transformation on this, as it is exactly the same. You just slide open the doors, wiggle them free. I will be a little more careful with this because it is an OTFCC exclusive. Like that's insane on this thing. The fact that I was able to find this at all, I did not order this online. I did find this in person, which is kind of insane. I've lucked out with finding strange yellow repaints, apparently, because I got this from the same place I got Yellow Splendid from, which is kind of awesome. It's kind of cool, but like I said, no, I haven't said this yet. This one was missing a foot, so I'm borrowing a foot from my other Prowl. But yeah, super cool figure. Really good mold. One of the best Auto Bros molds in my opinion, probably the best one, just because the transformation is actually decent. Sideburns is a little fiddly and a little parts formery, where Prowl's is pretty concise and fluid. I think it's not too bad, and all the steps end up giving you a pretty cool robot with a pretty cool accessory and a good look that is ripe for repaints. But yeah, there it is. There is OTFCC Sunstreaker. Robot mode on OTFCC Sunstreaker, wow, what a mouthful, is a pretty handsome bot. I love the little gold details. Now the head sculpt once again is a little squished. I have reviewed this mold before, but it does come out really nice with the black and yellow and the blue eyes. I love the red shoulders, the blue crest, the chrome and yellow on the chest piece. It looks so good, and the metallic yellow on the hips and shins also looks really good. Ignore the gray foot. I am borrowing one since this one didn't come with both feet, but it is a nice usage of the mold, even though the posing is a little bit to be desired. I do like it. I think it's a solid mold, and I think that if you're looking for one of the better RID 01 molds, then Prowl is definitely one to go after. For comparison, here he is with Toxitron, Shadow Striker, totally not stand-ins for any other characters. Here he is with Cyberverse Universe Legacy Windblade, Laserfire and Shadow Shock channel mascots, Machine Wars Hoist, and of course Yellow Splendid. No armor this time though. So instead of covering articulation, because I've already done this mold before, let's talk a little bit about details. I really like these red on the shoulder pads, these clear reds with the blue highlights there, the yellow paint on the face, the yellow paint on the exhaust pipes here. Everything really looks nice. The thing is, I wish some more of this metallic yellow was strewn throughout, because it kind of just stops at the legs and the hips. The inside of the doors are painted gunmetal, which is really nice, and they're molded, which is super cool. No one ever looks in there, so didn't have to do that. Another fun thing is that there is a this is a decal, not like paint, because you can't paint this plastic, I guess. So it's just a yellow decal sticker that's right there. Another fun fact about this toy is that it was a hotel exclusive. Yes, you had to book your hotel at the same hotel that the OTFCC was being held to actually get this and Sideswipe. So kind of a little crazy little exclusive here. They're not incredibly hard to find. If you look around for them, you can find them, but Sunstreaker definitely seems to be the more expensive out of the pair between Sideswipe and himself, probably due in part to the fact that Yellow Splendid exists. But yeah, really like this. It's such a cool figure.
You never know what you're going to find when you stumble into a used toy store. In my case, it has been Yellow repaints. I think that this is a pretty solid one. I don't exactly love it because I don't have a great spot for this in my collection. I have a spot for Yellow Splendid that goes on my leader shelf, but I don't really have the room for a dedicated yellow shelf. But if you are into weird and obscure, like random one-off con exclusives, this one being a hotel exclusive, then this is a figure that I think you will love. If you have a shelf for this kind of thing, this fits in perfectly. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. This has been Bots Obsession.